Grading the test. First, this is not a boutique test for elite teachers and students. This is for the mass production of speaking ability. Before the test, students download the MS Word transcript template and their test partners in time. Instructions take 1 minute of class time. I show students a 20-second clip of a conversation test and tell them, show up on time and try to use some new vocabulary. Remember, it's a conversation test, not a speaking test. Everybody should speak about the same amount. During the test, I watch. I record it with my iPhone, there's my timer, and the grade sheet. What else does the teacher do? I jot down a holistic basic ability score. This is just my opinion. I'm not worried about being exact because they'll have 3 tests with 6 different partners. The average score of 3 tests will be pretty accurate. I take notes of the most common mistakes. In my case, imperfect communication. We were a couple, but now we're broken. Self-correcting. Did you meet? I used to jot down the new vocabulary they used, but they'd give that to me on their transcript, so I stopped. I used to jot down their major mistakes, but they'd give that to me on their transcript, so I stopped. Like I said, the test is easy. Grading criteria. It's a test, like any other test. Different factors count for different weights. Anything that can be underlined can be used. Here's how I do it. Total words is worth 20%. This forces them to speak, and it's easy to count. Basic ability is worth 20%. It's just my opinion, nothing scientific. I don't strain my brain because I know that the average score of 3 tests with 6 different partners will be pretty accurate. New vocabulary is worth 20%. This forces them to prepare, which results in longer speaking. Vocabulary is a good indicator of ability, preparation, and improvement. And it's easy to count. Top 5 mistakes is 10%. This forces them to self-correct, and it's easy to count. Students don't always self-correct correctly. No big deal, they tried. Transcripts are worth 30%. This is a data-driven test, and I need their data. On time. On time is easy to count. Late students give widespread grades. This 30% enables diligent, low-ability students to do well and prevents lazy, high-ability students from doing well. Grades are widespread, from 98 to 48, transparent, and objective. This is grading for the second test. Here's third test grading. In green, you can see the criteria for using first, second, third is added and is worth 10%. Transcripts are then reduced from 30% to 20%. A quick detail. Total words is an excellent measure of ability, so it's used in grading the test. Average words per utterance is not a good measure of ability, so it's not used. Here's why. Low-level speakers sometimes memorize a paragraph and then go quiet. This gives high average words per utterance and low total words. High-level speakers often make many comments, no kidding, and ask short questions. Why? What about you? And sometimes dumb down for lower ability partners. This lowers their average words per utterance. The results often look like this. The lowest speaker in class, 30 average words, 200 total words. The best speaker in class, 15 average words, 800 total words. As you can see, total words is a much better indicator of their ability. However, average words per utterance is an excellent measure of improvement. Low-level speakers who go from 5 to 10 words per utterance improve. Mid-level speakers who go from 10 to 15 words improve. Longer speaking is smoother speaking. 2 quick questions. Is transcribing difficult? No. Low-level speakers speak at a low level. They're transcribing what they said. I, born in Osaka. They're not transcribing the BBC News. How long does transcribing take? It takes everybody 2 hours or less. There's a yin and yang. The better speakers speak more and have more transcribing ability. The lesser speakers speak less and have less to transcribe. Every student has a phone, a computer, and 2 hours. If a student is too lazy to transcribe for 2 hours, that's a lazy student problem, not an English class problem. The average Asian teenager spends 2 hours a day on their phone. They can spend 2 hours transcribing 3 times a semester. The week after the test. This is how I give feedback. Students come in at their same test time with their same partners and watch their test. After watching their test, I give students the feedback checklist. Students go home and listen to their test again and fill out the checklist. It has items such as, how was your pronunciation? Did you forget to use a vocabulary? Did you speak in a loud, clear voice? Did you let your partner speak enough? If they want to improve their speaking and do better on the next test, they know how. Transcript types. Starter transcript gives their total words and average words per utterance. On all test transcripts, students show how long it took. This reminds them that it's not difficult. Here's the basic first transcript. It shows their new vocabulary and their top 5 mistakes. The second test transcript includes their improvement. The third test transcript includes semester improvement and first, second, third are highlighted. Details. All transcripts take about the same amount of time. The second and third tests have more data, but they're faster at transcribing. These can all be downloaded from the book website. So, on the last day of class, you know 3 things. You know their ability. Here's their average total words. Each student had 3 conversation tests with 6 different partners for a total of 51 minutes. This is a very accurate measure of their ability. You have objective, widespread grades. There's a widespread of ability in class. We gave fair, valid tests, so we have widespread grades. You know their improvement, and you can prove it. And students do all the work. Easy.